Hello everyone, welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and I join you a little unfinished. I don't have eyeshadow on right now because I want to recreate an eyeshadow look that I did a few times that I loved so much, so I'm just going to recreate it. And it's going to be using the Persona Identity palette. I have been stuck using this lately. It reminds me a lot of the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette, but a little less like rosy. I feel like those shades sometimes pull a little bit rosy on my skin tone. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. But it's really pretty. It's all broken, so I'll hold it up gently. It's a really like basic, boring color palette here, but they're all so well done and they're really good finishes and good formulas. It's a really well done palette, and I pulled it out for a Shop My Stash video and I've been using it every day since. I really like it. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mattes. Wait, yeah, 6 mattes. One that looks like it has a sheen to it that I actually have not even touched. I feel like I've used every color in this palette except that shade Bossy. It doesn't even look like it has a swatch on it. That one does look satin, and then the rest are shimmers, and the shimmers are all so pretty up here. I really like this, and I've been wearing it every single day. So I'm gonna start with the shade Charming. I know it's gonna be hard to hold up this palette. I'm gonna start with that shade right there called Charming, and then maybe a little bit of Fearless on the outer corner, and then I'll just grab one of these shimmers on the lid. But then the nice little pop that I've been loving doing is the Half Magic Sparkle Stick Eye Crayon in the shade Frostwinkle. You guys already know how much I love these sparkle sticks, but I did this the other day and I put it just on the inner corner and I loved it. It's this blue color right here. There's something about the pop of blue with just like a basic brown eye that I loved, and then some black liner, mascara. Love it so much. So let's go in with that shade Charming. And I didn't put on any eye primer. I just kind of went over my eyelids with whatever was on my sponge from when I put on the foundation. And I have found that this blends just fine with or without primer. But I think you need a little something on your eyelids. A little bit of moisture of some sort. Like even the concealer is fine. Because I feel like if you have a completely dry eyelid, I don't know. For some reason for me, I feel like eyeshadows just don't stick. They kind of seem like they blend away. But I have used this with primer and without primer, and it has been perfectly fine. And now that I see myself here, I'm like, did I put on a bronzer today? I don't know. But I wanted to do a blush try-on video after this, and I don't want the bronzer to mess with the blush color too much, so I tried not to put on too much. But this is that shade Charming. I have never had an issue with this palette blending so far. Like I said, with or without the primer, it blends so good. The colors are pigmented, but they're not so crazy that they get away from you. And then all of these shades could easily be one shadow looks. They're so pretty. I kept wanting to repurchase this just to have one that was not smashed, but I have grown to like this smashed palette. And I know if I return it, they're just gonna throw it in the garbage. So I'm like, I'll just keep it. It works perfectly fine, you know? And I said, this is the third time I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna clean up this palette right after this video. Yes, I'm going to. This time, I'm going to. Okay, I'm gonna take that same shade Charming and I'm going to kind of smudge it on the lower lash line. I really like this color on the lower lash line, but almost like in a messy kind of way. I want it to almost look like I slept in it or I've worn it all day, which I don't usually like my makeup to look like that. But there's something about this color that just works. A little more, I think, on the, ooh, look how much I did on that side. I swear it all comes together in the end. Once you put on liner and mascara, everything will be okay. All right, now I'm gonna get a little bit of a smaller brush and I'm gonna go with the shade, you know what, I'm gonna do, holding this palette, Maverick right here and Fearless and just do little dabs back and forth and mix them together a little bit. Because I don't want it to be as dark as Fearless, but I don't want it to, still want some definition, but I'm just going to do a little on the outer corner here. And I've been loving powder eyeshadow lately. I was so stuck on cream eyeshadow sticks for their ease of use, and they look so good. I love, love, love using an eyeshadow stick. I never thought I would get like really into them. But there were weeks on end where all I wore was an eyeshadow stick, and I really liked it. But I was missing powder eyeshadow, and then I felt like, oh my gosh, powder eyeshadow takes so long when I could just use this eyeshadow stick. But there's something so much more fun about doing a whole eye look, you know? And then I'm gonna do, there, I can feel the hair. I feel it tickling me. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna get one of these shimmers right here on my finger. I don't know which one yet. I feel like I need more blending up here though. Okay. Whoops, stuck my whole finger in that one. Let's do a little too golden. I'm gonna go for this one here called Seductive up here in the corner. That one fell out of the pen, but it didn't completely smash, so it's the only one that's really smooth. Just with my finger, I'm gonna put that on the lid. And all of these shimmers are so pretty. They are high impact, but they're not, even though they're all crumbled up in the pan, they're not crumbly, they're not flaky, they don't fall, you don't get fallout at all. They are so well done. Okay, I'm just gonna blend a little more so there's not that line. Oops, I think I blended it away. Put a little bit more on this side. A little more shiny. Okay, now I gotta even it out. Like I did too much over there. Let's get a little bit closer so you could see. I don't know if you could see the impact that the shine of the shimmer has, but oh, it's so pretty. So nice. Okay, now for the sparkle stick. I think I got too far. Okay, this is the shade Frostwinkle, and it is so pretty. I started following somebody, a book YouTuber girl, and she wears the heck out of these, and I was so excited because I saw them in a little video she did, like a short, and she was talking about these. She had them all over and they looked so cool on her, and that's what inspired me to pull this one out, because I went, oh my gosh, I have to have that. Although I already own it, it made me want to put it on. And I'm just gonna put it on in the inner part of the eye. The inner eye, what's up? What is this? Inner corner. There we go. The inner part of the eye. Okay, and then I'm gonna get a relatively clean brush here. I'm gonna get just a little of it on the brush and really blend it in. Not like to disappear, because I want most of the impact to stay there, but just to kind of like, I guess, pull it a little bit so it just blends a little bit, I guess. Mostly so it doesn't look like a harsh stop and start line, you know? Okay. A little more here, because I feel like I did blend it away a little bit when I was trying to pull it over to the eyelid. And the thing with these sparkle sticks, they stay where you put them. So I put it here in the inner corner, it's going to stay right there on the inner corner. The glitter's not going to fall down or anything like that. At least I have never had that experience. Even if I try blending it with a brush, like, the glitter doesn't fall all around. It just kind of stays stuck right there. All right, black liner. I'm using my current favorite, the Makeup Forever Aqua Resist color pencil in the shade Graphite. I'm going to do a liner on the waterline. Do I do the liner on the tight line? You know what? Yeah, let's do it. I'm not going to televise this part because it looks possessed. Okay, liner on. I feel like I can't get the right closeness ratio correct, but here we go. Here's what the eye look looks like so far. The eyeliner makes such a big difference. And then I'm going to do some setting spray real quick because I put the rest of my makeup on and I didn't do setting spray because I like to wait till everything's on and put it on right before mascara. So I'm going to use the Trixie Cosmetics All the Way setting spray. Okay, and then mascara. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Panorama on the lower lashes, and on the upper lashes I'm still working my way through this primer for my Project Pan. This is the Maybelline Sky High Tinted Primer, but I really like this and I feel like this truly does make a difference. And then I'm going to use the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. Look how I should have cleaned this off before I showed it to you. Anyway, lower lashes, Panorama. The Tower 28 one I do like, but I feel like it transfers and flakes on the lower lashes, especially if you have some moisture down here, because I don't usually set my under eyes with powder, and I feel like it transfers really easy. And then just one quick coat. There's like nothing in here. I feel like I pull this out and there's nothing. One quick little coat of the primer, and I feel like it acts like a grip for the mascara to hang on to, because I don't find that this transfers or anything on the upper lashes when I use the primer. It doesn't flake either. But it's really good. It's super thick, thickening and lengthening, volumizing. It's everything I want from my mascara. Ooh, I love it. This mascara is so good. I thought I had lost it. I just put it in the wrong drawer. It was in the concealer drawer. I don't know how it got there. Luckily I did that Shop My Stash video, because I would have never found it if I didn't shop for a concealer. What I'm still looking for to make a reappearance is the Maybelline Sky High Burgundy mascara. I bought that. I was so excited to repurchase it, and I think I used it 2 times and then I never saw it again. I don't know where it went. It was just gone forever. And it took me, I swear, like months to find it in person to repurchase it. I think these sparkle sticks are so good for a nice little pop. I love using them all over the eyelid too. I'll do them just on the lower lash line, but on the inner corner, they're so pretty. And even though the rest of the look is pretty, you know, basic, nothing too crazy, there's this nice pop of blue sparkle in the inner corner that I love. If you have not tried these out yet, you gotta get on it. You gotta get on it. I wish Ulta had them for the 21 Days of Beauty this time. Maybe they'll bring them back, because that's when I bought all of mine, half off. But anyway, that is it. If you have pulled out your Persona palette since you saw me use it, let me know how you've been liking it. What are some of your favorite shades? And if you have tried any of these sparkle sticks, let me know. But that is it. I just want to recreate a look that I really love. And to fix this eyebrow, hold on. Did it get any better? I don't know. Anyway, that is it. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss my next one. And I will see you later in another video. I almost forgot what I was saying. Anyway, a goodbye.